Welcome to this video on ELRF. In particular, we cover the new feature of the bootstrap introduced in version 11. The bootstrap technique can be applied to any ratio-only model, that is, an ELRF, and output is similar to PALD, and that includes value at risk, tail value at risk calculations, along with distributions by accident year, calendar year, and total. And the bootstrap sample mean can be, the bootstrap sample can be centered around the model mean or the sample mean. So let's have a look at the output. We open ABC, select the dataset cumulative paid losses, click on the ELRF tab. Now, the bootstrap technique works on the residuals as specified in the fitted model. The residuals are redistributed and the data calculated against the fitted values to obtain a new set of pseudodata. Projections are run based on this data and so on based on the number of simulations that are selected in the model. Okay, so first of all we just say that with the model templates we've got ratio only selected, and this is the only model that can run the bootstrap, but it can be run with any delta 0, 1 or 2. Ratio only delta 1 is the MAC method, and that's the method we'll use here. Just cancelled. The button that we need to run at the top here is this bootstrap forecast button. Click it. You get a choice of the number of simulations, fixed seed so that you can reproduce the simulations, and an option for stability to exclude the maximum ratio for delta equals 2. Since we're using delta equals 1, this doesn't apply. You can also select the individual means by individual period. If I just click on that to open it, by default we've got the ELRF mean as being the new mean, but we can set any individual mean that we wish in this column, and that means we have great flexibility in moving the bootstrap sample around whatever mean we like. Alright, so just click OK, run the bootstrap, and see it's very fast. We then get an output set of data very similar to PALD, except now based on the bootstrap as applied to the ELRF method. Right. As you've seen, you've got the ELRF means here, and these are the means we selected. We've got the standard deviations. We've got distributions by accident year, and you can see that here with the outstanding being a fitted mean, and then these box plots representing the quantiles of the bootstrap sample. Okay, we get similar output on the accident year total. We've got the distribution for the whole sample. You see the red line is the the bootstrap sample mean. The yellow line is the median. If I just expand it, it might be easier to see. And this black line here is the model mean that is selected. Now, if we right click, we can change mean between the sample and the model, and that just means we can shift our bootstrap sample to be centered around whichever mean we choose. We get the distributions, we get the quantiles VAR and T-VaR tables with each entry corresponding here. We've also got the log normal and gamma should they be able to be calculated. If we right click on the tab or on the menu table, we've got the option ELRF periods. If you select that, you'll see that we can select individual accident years or calendar years if we switch between the two. Okay, we get quantile summary for each of the relevant quantiles that we've selected. We get the simulated values by calendar year, or if we were looking at accident years, we would get the results by accident year. Okay, so very similar to PALD, except we're basing it on the bootstrap sample. We can also run it on uneven periods. So for instance, we can go to the triangle group C uneven, which is accident year by quarter. Again, select the paid losses cumulative, open ELRF, fine. And then run the bootstrap and obtain a similar set of results where we're looking at accident years, or if we switch to calendar periods, we've got by calendar quarter. Okay. Now we can apply this to any subset of the models. For instance, we can say we only want to use the most recent, let's say since 93. I'll just remove these periods from the model. And because it is a ratio-only model, the bootstrap can still be run against this sample as well. So just exclude all the periods, estimate. Now the bootstrap will be run just on the set of residuals. Okay. And again, we get a complete set of distributions based on the residuals we're using, and that provides sufficient flexibility to extend not only from the MAC method, but any subset using a set of points as we wish. Alright, that concludes this video section. Thank you.